Patrick from Anderson Design and Fabrication. Today we're going to be going over the installation instructions of our all new bumper bar for our 2025 Forester. All hardware is provided, powder coated texture black. Lights are not included. This is a bolt-on, no modifications necessary. Easy install, should take about 20 to 30 minutes. First thing we want to do is remove the factory clips. Here, here, here. Alright, next thing you want to do after you remove the plastic shroud, we want to remove these two radiator support bolts. 12mm socket. Power tools make it a little faster. Then take one of your upper brackets. Just get those little snug. And remove the next one. Take your other bracket and do the same on this side. Fully tight yet. Just want it in there to where it's not going to be moving around a bunch. See down there, slotted hole goes on the bottom. Alright, now we can mount the lower brackets. They are marked L and R, size specific. There we go. So one will mount through here with a new bolt and a new nut, and down here a new bolt will be provided. It's a little longer than the stock one. We already had this one out because we've been doing a bunch of installs on this. So there's one bracket on each side, just like so. Take the side bracket that you're getting ready to install, two of your flange bolts, one of your flange nuts. Let's get to it. Now that this bracket's installed, you repeat the same process on the other side. Alright, now we can start to install the left side with the provided hardware. Just snug. Alright, next process. We're going to start to install our side brackets. They're labeled L and R as well. R is going to be the passenger side for us U.S. domestic market vehicles. L down here will be the left side of the vehicle, driver's side. So we take an Allen wrench. Now I will note the flanges right here will point to the outside of the vehicle. Alright, next thing you want to do, you can try to do this after the bumper's installed. It's a little bit harder because we make sure that your hardware is fairly secure behind the bumper so nobody's stealing your lights. So I'd recommend installing your lights before we do the final install on the bumper. So from there, I'm going to install our lights to our bumper bar first. There are 4 mounting points on the bottom, and there are 4 mounting points on the top. You can re-drill them to whatever size you need, or if you got a light bar you plan to run, that is another option too. It's just that for our application, we prefer pod lights instead of light bars.
Other side.
Install the bumper bar. On the top side, the bracket will sit on top of the one that's inside the body mount of the radiator support, and on the bottom it'll sit underneath. This will be a tight fit, that way it's a little bit easier to install, so it's not all moving around. Perfect. Alright, now that it's snugly in place, take the provided hardware on each side and slide the bolts in. Alright, before we put the nuts on the top, we want to make sure that the bottom's all lined up. Perfect. Alright, before we go ahead and put the nuts on, let's just make sure it's square in the grill. Looks pretty good. Now we can begin to install the 2 nuts on the bottom and the 2 nuts on the top. Done. Alright, now they're all in. Just make sure everything clears the bumper and the grill, nothing's touching. Now the bottom ones are tight, you can go and start the top. Alright, next thing you want to do is take a 10mm with an extension that helps get to them. We can begin by tightening one side of the lower bracket that mounts to the body. to do is finish tightening up these upper radiator support brackets. The installation is almost complete. Alright, so now that all of our internal brackets are all tight, now we can finish up by tightening down these countersunk Allen heads. Biggest thing, we just want to make sure that the bumper is nice and square to the brackets. Alright, last thing we are going to do is reinstall our plastic radiator shroud. You have two options for this. With our brackets in there, it does come in contact with a little bit of the bracket. The plastic, you trim the plastic out, but everything still fits fine. You just may need to shove it into place a little bit. One good tip for installation, if you're worried about scratching your bumper or your grill, because these grills are not cheap when I was looking. You use painter's tape. What I would do is just put it all the way down, multiple layers on both sides. That'll prevent you from getting any scratches or anything. So yeah, if you guys have any questions, please feel free to reach out at awdadventure.com.